What is going on, guys? We're back with another video, and we are on Madden 19, doing a little connected franchise, doing a 10-year sim of the New York Giants, who I have not really done a whole bunch of on Madden 19 yet. Offensive line looking a little rough. You know, left side, yeah, it's all right. It's all right. I mean, at least in Madden. Running back, Saquon will probably, he'll probably get a bit higher soon. So updated rosters, but 82 overall seems a little low. I mean, to be fair, I haven't looked at his, actual play, but it seems like he has a highlight play every week, so that's kind of why I figured he'd be a higher overall by now. Defense, some of the overalls are very bad. I mean, they have a starting free safety as a 70 overall. Linebacking core is just rough. Simply put, just rough. I'd honestly rather see this scheme fit with Barkley, Odell, and Ingram getting upgrades rather than the offensive line, because really, other than Hernandez, no one's really going to benefit from getting, scheme ups anyways, or their overalls up anyways. So at this point, I think this is the best. Maybe next season I'll change it for them, but for now I think this is the best. And then I'll let them do all the moves. I would say Eli Manning, just like possibly in real life, will get replaced very soon here. First season is up. Can we make the playoffs? We do not. Really didn't expect to make them 6-10. Not super great, but a lot better than I thought they would do. Let's take a look at the stat line. So not a whole lot of picks by Eli. Didn't get 1,000 with Barkley, which is really disappointing. The receiving players, not bad, all things considered. Defensively, sack totals, you got yourselves 9.5. Honestly, sack totals are a lot better than I would have thought. Kicking, pretty decent. Don't care about anything else, though, and obviously not going to look at awards since we didn't even make the playoffs. So Eli is still here. We seen the Rams win the Super Bowl. Question is, how long is Eli going to remain a starter? I mean, it's almost impossible not to get somebody better than him at this point. He's a 73 overall, 38 with normal dev. So with the 5th overall pick, they go free safety early. Derek Labinho, 87 speed across the board, or 87 across the board for speed stuff. Star dev, at first I was like, this isn't a good pick, but star dev, 6'4", this could be a decent pick. Actually, I don't mind it now. Middlebrooks, a faster type receiver. Really good, actually. Quick dev. I mean, that's a pretty good receiver. I'll take it. Wilkerson, normal dev. He has potential. Probably won't make anything for himself. Dixon, believe it or not, is probably the best middle linebacker on this team now with 76 speed. It's crazy. So, I mean, the first 2 picks weren't too bad, but for number 5 overall, yikes. So, looking at the best available, you have Dennard Moore, obviously pretty irrelevant for the Giants. Cornerback at number 4 might have went there if they didn't barely miss him. Who's this guy? Quick dab. He's old, but he's pretty decent, pretty damn fast for a tall fella. So looking at all the picks, honestly, probably would have rather have Harris Leak here. You need offensive line big time. Cross. Oh, Cross. Look at this. Holy crap. 89 speed, 89 excel. I think it was 90 agility. This is a linebacker. That is one of the best middle linebackers I've actually ever seen. He's 6'2", 255, 21 years old. The speed of a champion. That's insane. Yeah, they should have went with that guy. No doubt about it. Well, Season 1 is in the books. Not a huge fan of the draft. Could have been worse, though. I've definitely seen worse. Let's go to the regular season and see what their starting roster looks like. It will be a starting roster that consists of Ryan Fitzpatrick at quarterback. I thought he usually retires year 1. Apparently not. Middlebrooks hopefully can be our new kick returner as well. Offensive line, believe it or not, got even worse. Kinda. Eric Flowers isn't a starter anymore, so, you make your decisions. It appears that Mario Edwards has joined the team. Not bad since he is a bigger fella. A new outside linebacker, Martin. I would like to see a new pass rusher. We see that the scheme fits a 92% on defense. Offense is this, so that's pretty cool. We'll maybe adjust it later, but honestly, once again, on the offensive line, we have just Will Hernandez. Everyone else don't really care to upgrade anyways. It would be nice to get Sterling Shepard, the scheme fit as well, though. Playoffs are here, and we are nowhere near. Big surprise there. Matt Ryan's the MVP. Phillip was year 1. Ryan Fitzpatrick did do a better job than Eli Manning, though, I will say. Saquon hit over 1,000 yards rushing, 10 touchdowns again. Receiving, Sterling Shepard came out of nowhere, took the number 1 spot. Surprisingly, Odell didn't take it. Middlebrooks, not even half, about over half of 1,000, which is really poor. Sack totals 6.5 this time. That's really bad. Pick totals not terrible. Kicking horrendous. Barely over 50%. Not gonna look at the numbers again. This is what the team looks like. Saquon 91 overall. Middlebrook 78. I mean, the skill positions other than quarterback are looking pretty damn good. Offensive line needs to work, and then defense, obviously, we're getting some elderlies, and the linebackers that just haven't been good in years. I gave the coach expert scouting, so he should be able to see players a little bit better now. Even though I don't think that's how it works at all, but still, he's got more points to use. Take a look at the draft recap of Season 2. A quarterback, number 14, quick dev, Marquist Gilbert. That's a good pick. That's a really good pick. Wish his dev was better, but that is a great pick. Number 14, they found themselves a player. That is, finally a good management play by the AI. Normally they make terrible picks, but that was a good one. That was a really good pick. Number overall was a free safety. Helen DeBose. Very fast. Kind of small, though. Can't believe he went number 1. That's a little wild. What was around number 14? Different QB. Willis. Similar, but I'd say the other guy was better, the one we had. That's a great pick. That's going to change this one a little bit. First season, maybe not a whole lot, but maybe the second could be big. Especially if year 1 he wins Offensive Rookie of the Year. So here's the roster. Year 3, offensive line. Campagnaro. New offensive lineman. It's okay, to be fair. No. Gilbert coming in at an okay time. Offensive line's still bad, but he's got a lot of weapons. So offense shouldn't struggle, I would say, but could be a little bit better on the O-line. Defense really falling apart. No one's really upgrading, and everyone's just starting to get older and lower in overall. So going to need some free agents here soon. Year 3, new quarterback, new lease on life, 10-6. I will show you guys we didn't cheat. Once again, I have no reason to, but it would be a pretty crazy comeback. And here it is, 10-6. The new quarterback got it done, kind of. 4,500 yards, most of any of the 3 so far. 31 touchdowns, 9 picks. Not bad at all. Wayne Gallman stealing all the touchdowns. So in all fairness, this rookie was actually sick. You know, that's what, 25 touchdowns on the ground? That's a lot. Most teams aren't getting 25 touchdowns. Almost 3 1,000-yard receivers. That would have been sick. Either way, still a great season nonetheless. Sack totals. Olivier Vernon getting involved. Pick totals, Landon Collins. Wow. That is not good. That is 8 picks on the season as a whole. In real life, Clinton Dix might be on par for 8 on his own. Take a look at the awards, of course. Gilbert, number 3. You know, if you give him all those touchdowns, who freaking knows? Honestly, you might have won it. NFC, Khalil Mack. Gilbert wins Offensive Rookie of the Year, which is huge. I mean, we made the playoffs with the Giants here, which is kind of surprising. Really didn't expect that to happen. Honestly, screw it. I'm going to go with Oh, they already have quarterback. Pat Shurmur's a god. Going against the Vikings, and they lose. Oh, 3-point loss. That sucks. Well, Giants make it to the playoffs, but they lose right out the gate, which is all right. It's perfectly fine. To make it there was even, kind of shocking. Falcons win the Super Bowl by 7 over the Eagles. The Eagles, those are the Jaguars. You blind guy. Simulate the draft. So this is season 3 in the reps. Let's see what kind of draft pick. I mean, it's going to be what? Probably 24 or something like that? I think so, right? 24. I'd say 24, 25. One of the two. Let's see what it was. It was 23. A running back. Don't get me wrong. He's sick. Absolutely insane. But yeah, I don't think so, pal. I don't think that was the good decision. A big interior defensive end. Terrible because he has no block shed, no strength, and he's a power move guy. This is an interesting draft. That running back's sick, but completely irrelevant to what we need. We need linebackers. It's simple. Linebackers and linemen. Make the decision. Here we go. Jai McKee. He's a hybrid type. Definitely can play coverage. No question about it. Why didn't they go with him? Why didn't they go with Darren Vance, Superstar Dev? Oh, he's sick. Idiots. So dumb, man. Oh, well. Doesn't matter to me. Keep sucking if you want. If that's what you want. That's what she said. That's what I said. What? Well, we could tell that the draft isn't really going to get us too many deep positions, so hopefully free agency did that. I don't know why you go running back when you have Saquon. Doesn't make any sense. Need offensive line. Do it. Stop being stupid. Offensive line is terrible. 87-0, 77D. Janoris is a 79 overall. Shouldn't even be starting anymore. I don't even think I will allow him to start. What's even the point at this, at this stage? So Labinho, whatever his name is, looking a little better. Olivia is off the team. Yeah, defense is looking so tragic. How quickly that would have changed if they would have grabbed the guy the Eagles did. Ironically, he's a division rival too, so you get to see your mistake dominate every single year. Season 4 will result in no playoffs. It doesn't surprise me. 5-11, technically the worst season we've had, which is ironic because it comes after a playoff trip. Saquon looking all right. Quarterback looking all right too, just not getting touchdowns, which once again might just be the running back stealing them. Not as much as last year though. Pass rush, completely irrelevant. I'm gonna need some players, I'm gonna need some guys drafted to the offseason. Who's gonna make the Super Bowl this time and win it? Probably the Rams, right? Steelers, so Packers over Steelers. Steelers, did they have a playoff trip? I don't even remember. I don't think they were. Simulate draft, 5-11's probably got to be a top 6, right? Probably top 3, actually. Kind of depends on any particular season. Top 3, I'd say, though. Top 3, exactly. Number 3. Now, that's a good pick. So, great pick. Superstar Dev. Fast, great player. Right tackle. Good position pick. Terrible player, though. Cedric Landry, terrible player. Holy crap, the lineman's probably just as fast. Actually, kind of is. Almost. He's only 9 speed behind him. That's pretty bad. Wide receiver, a little speedy guy. Normal dev, though. Completely irrelevant. At least they grabbed one good player again in the first round. However, you got to look around. There's some really good linebackers, too. Let's see. So, the guy we took was Nix. Right next to him was a decent linebacker. A right guard right there. I mean, there were some pretty decent players in the second round, and just didn't go. Good job. They're pulling a Bears here, which is all right. They're grabbing one pretty damn good player at the top of the draft each round. But one player isn't enough. I'm going to need 2 good players from now on in. Or at least some free agents, So Odell probably hit that wall. Yeah, he did. Oh, normal dev. Odell's done. He's done for. What about Saquon? Is he normal? Quick dev. When the dev drops like that, you're so screwed. All our guys are dropping. I bet you Gilbert's dev is like normal. Star. What the hell is that Wood background? Speaking of Wood, we got Woods. Offensive line needs to get better. Sign someone. I don't know. Is this Micah Kaiser? He's useless. 72 overall after all these seasons. Where the hell did we go for him? Well, that new cornerback is already number 2 on the list, which is hilarious. Yeah, this team is struggling. I'm going to need some free agent activity. Season 5, right now. Playoffs or no? Probably not, but you never know. You have signed Nick Christian from your practice squad. Have I, though? Have I? We missed the playoffs again. 7-9 across. This quarterback is pretty damn good, though, which is... I know our defense is kind of bad and offensive line is trash, but I'm actually a little surprised that we're not doing a little bit better just because of this quarterback. Quarterback's looking pretty damn good. Defense is dragging us down big time, but still, I really actually want to see the numbers. Offensive yardage, 9. Defense, probably 32, honestly. 30th. Nice. Defense letting the Giants down. Kind of crazy to say, but it is. Simulate Season 5's draft. See what we have. We were like 7-9, so probably a top 12. Number 11, another corner. Another great corner, too. Dev isn't nearly as great, but... Okay, I'm liking it. Like I said, I need 2 good players each draft, and that's what we got here. He's a bit of a coverage guy, but I like it. I'm probably going to move him to middle linebacker right now because otherwise they're going to have him pass rushing, which just doesn't make any sense. Not bad at all. I like it. Great draft. With 11th pick, too. They had all those other good... Oh, Jesus, who's this? Number 3, Rodriguez Stewart. That guy's kind of sick. That was a great draft. Here is the roster going into Season 6. Gilbert, I don't know how he's only an 86 overall, but he is. He's a superstar dev now. Don't know how he's not a higher overall. Makes no sense. Righty. So offensive line is technically in a little bit better, but with the progression in the league, you want to see a little bit better than that. Unless we move this team. Let's see this Paul guy. Howard Paul is at the... All right, so we are trying to run a 3-4 still. Yeah, McKenzie's got to move up, I think. It's kind of crazy, but you got to put the best available. And he is, because he's got a chance to develop nicely. Season 6 just about finished. And still no playoffs. 6-10-1. Carson Wentz wins MVP. Marquise Gilbert, 35-14. Saquon Barkley receiving. No. Sterling Shepard. Davenport had a lot of tackles and whatnot. Did it make the playoffs, though? So I'm not going to check the stat line. Let's take a look at the overalls. I mean, Gilbert's a 93 now. Jeez, this team's got to step it. I mean, it's not a bad team. It's an 85 overall now as well. I don't even know. We just need a pass rusher, I think. I think this team got a pass rusher, would be set. Take a look at the draft recap. We were a pretty bad team again. So pick 8. DT probably was a thing of need, but once again, I think pass rusher is the biggest issue. Did find another guy here. He is a exterior type pass rusher, so we might move to a 4-3 just for him. Seedman, this is probably a pretty stupid pick. Tight end Pearman, pretty stupid pick as well. Once again, not a huge fan of the draft. Big surprise. Pick 8 was the DT, and then right behind him was a great middle linebacker. Freaking right behind him. I mean, look at these linebackers in the first round. How do you miss these many linebackers? That's unbelievable, man. Does this team not understand the linebacker need? Like, our middles are okay, but exterior is trash. Whatever, going into season 8, I think. Hopefully. Well, Zaquan was a rookie, so it's his 6th year, so he's going into his 7th year. So this is year 7. God damn it. Offensive line got worse again. Odell's getting worse, so is Sterling Shepard. Corners are sick, but what does that matter? Team's worse than last year, technically. So that means we're going to do better somehow, right? So I believe season 7 under the wraps, and there's an 8-8 season. All right, getting a little bit better. Derek Carr wins MVP. Okay. Quarterback, 4,600 yards. Rushing touchdowns, pretty decent, but not a whole lot, so there's no explanation there for lack of touchdowns. Sterling Shepard. I don't even think we have that one wide receiver anymore. Middlebrooks is gone. Probably an interesting decision there. Sack totals, nobody. Picks. Labinho. Runyon is back, I think. 3rd offensive yardage. What is our overall now? 95 overall for this man. 85 as a team. If we just find some offensive linemen, we'd be set. Look at all the scheme fits on defense, and we still can't be like 99 overall. Interesting. Season 7 draft coming up. Draft recap, the 15th pick, tight end. Quick Dev 6'6", 21 years old, really beastly. Do you need a tight end, though? I don't know if they got rid of someone. Gibbs, a good quarterback. I know he's in the 3rd round, so maybe they just took a shot at a backup and landed, but seems like a pick that wasn't needed. Running back, I mean, don't need a linebacker, do you? Linebacker's useless. Why would you need one of those? We need quarterbacks and running backs. What the hell? So I don't even know if we looked at the team. Receiving core is kind of lacking now, and the offensive line isn't getting better. It's just Hernandez. Probably a superstar dev, I would say. Nope, still star, 29 years old. He's going to start regressing himself very soon. So the window that already is rather, medium level closed is officially going to be locked shut very soon. So if you want to make the playoffs, you got to do it now. I don't know if this is a playoff team, but I'd say compared to the other teams, probably definitely a 10-6 team. For a second I saw this and I was like, oh, we actually made the playoffs. Nope, 7-9. Gilbert, 28 touchdowns, 3 picks, 4,250 yards. Absolutely insane season, especially when you consider the running back stole a lot of the touchdowns. Gilbert's killing it. Rest of the team, not so much. I don't know if it's the offense killing it in general, but defense must not be participating, because if they were average, we would be god tier. And I mean, Sack total leader is, how ironic, Graham Gano on the Giants. Boy, did they wish that was the case. Offensive yardage, yeah, 4th. Defense got to be 30. I mean, our middle linebacker was the sack leader on the team. 16, okay, I'm still not sure. Maybe the numbers just don't mean as much. So this is the last season that we will not intervene. Season 9 is where we start, basically. You're going to work on the... So the Rams win. I believe that is their second at least. They're not a dynasty, but they have won 2. I think they won the first one and then just now. At least I don't think they're a dynasty. I can't remember. I don't remember every Super Bowl winner, especially when it's not even close to being us. So at 7-9, probably another top 14 pick. Probably another bad selection as well. Let's see where we land. Those corners were great picks. Right guard, Parker Gallion. Very good. I like this pick. He's a little weak. I'll take it, though. Not a bad pick at 13. Superstar Dev is nice. Craig, probably the second best player they drafted. Not actually that bad to develop. Victor Richmond, not terrible. Dion Daniel, normal dev, not terrible. But overall, because it was the 13th pick, not great outside the first. I mean, even the first round pick, he was superstar, but he is very weak. Tucker Justin behind him, a bit stronger. You know, a tackle kind of built for the spot. But let's go on to the final season that the AI, well, I guess this is the final season the AI had to control. It is our time to shine. So this is the team we're looking at. Odell is pretty much about to retire. Evan Ingram, I don't know if he retired, but he's not on our team anymore. Yeah, this window's closing. Big time. Like, really big. Davenport's not a bad player now. Corners are looking very sick. Is Lebinho is he that old? He's 30. Lebinho's 30. Lynn, oh my God. Yeah, I'm going to be inheriting a very, very bad team here. Yeah, this is going to be rough. Big surprise, he missed the playoffs. 9-7, though. All right, that's not bad. How close were we? NFC side, we were, great. Seed number 7. The perfect seed. Love it. I love it. I wish the draft was 25 rounds like the old days. All right, cool for you, dude. Whatever you say, man. So the Colts win over the Bears. If that ain't already happened, which it has, that's the point. So the punter is a very good punter, actually. Everyone else not really interested in... We'll let everyone else walk. I don't know what kind of pick we're looking at. 9-7, missed the playoffs. Probably like an 18 or something. Really bad pick to have. Signed free agents, 29 mil. I really should have taken a look at what we had. Saquon is 30. He does have star dev, so he might be able to last 2 more seasons. And I'm only here for 1. That's all I care about. Odell, 85 overall. Sterling Shepard. Oh, Odell went back up to superstar. All right, all right. Hernandez is an 85. He dropped down big. Defensively, so we could use a lot of positions. A lot. Corners are great. Safeties are not. And we probably have a lot of money in those safeties. So Devontae Adams, he's 34. He's an 89 overall, though. I mean, I'd rather have him than Sterling. So I'm going to offer him the deal he wants, pretty much, and release Sterling Shepard. 25 years old, 88 overall. Oh, my God, he's sick. I mean, he's a little on the slower side, but he is a big tank. Normal dev. They're always normal dev. If they're anything higher, this guy's slow as hell, but... If they're higher than normal dev, they're not going to be in free agency. It's always the dev that kicks them. Dev and obviously that thing called age. Harold Landry. Yeah, I'm not really a huge fan of the players here. Curse. Normal dev. He's a good, I mean, kind of a coverage guy. There's so many players with no man, no zone, average speed. I mean, this guy's not really that average of speed, but tons of block shed and nothing else. I've seen 4 of them now. And I've offered on 2. Because I think any of them will resign or sign with us, so might as well get desperate. So Alan Pierce, he's the top running back in the class of free agents. I can see why. He is a bit of an insane player. That's interesting. What about Matt Heath? Quick dev, tall, pretty decent. I don't know if I really want to pay him, though. I'm not going to pay him. Just hoping we get Devontae. That's all that really matters to me. We got Paul, who's slow. Pittman, who's not a bad deal because he'll probably replace Saquon soon. And then Devontae, so I'm all right with that. Move some of these players up. What about Ledford? How's Ledford looking? That's not bad, actually. So, Shillings, we don't have the other guy anymore. So we need offensive linemen, but there clearly just isn't ever going to be any. Davenport's a 91. He's got to be getting pretty old, though, too. 26 is not that bad. He's pretty solid, actually. Really good. So we have no pass rush whatsoever, as per usual. Yikes, these players are bad. Good thing we don't need a corner, because this is atrocious. You pretty much have to go hybrid free safety. Even that, it's an early, so... yeah, it'd be kind of screwed if you needed a corner. Very, very bad draft. Late first rounder, this is my dude. Don't even know if coverage linebacker is the biggest need for us, but I don't care. I want him. Early first. That guy would be nice to have, too. If he slips to, like, I don't know, something. That's my wording. If he somehow slips somewhere, some way, I'll be there. Michael Jackson song. Run stopper with a 7.3. Not really much of a speed rusher, but I'll take his word for it. He says he's a speed rusher. He's a speed rusher. Why not? Gilden. You reject it, which really sucks. Kinda. I mean, he's not even really a pass rusher anyways. Ooh, who's this big old dude? 6'6". Oh, he's sick. He's old, but he's sick as hell. I'll take him. I'll take him anywhere he wants to go. Anywhere he prefers to inhabit will be his spot of choosing. Well, I'm not a fan of this draft. I think we have everything we need, though. So let's go on. So with the 20th pick and no playoffs, the Giants select a new coach because that's atrocious. That would really suck. With the 20th pick, who the hell do you get? You can't even get Ravon, right? Which sounds like a star player. You have to move to 14 here, probably. Ravon's going to go pick 14. He's pick 9. Whoa. Oh, this guy's there, though. Here, that's realistic, I think. Kinda. Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair trade, kinda. This pass rusher is a very important pick for us. Jeromepkr. Quick dev, 80 overall. Good pick. Supposed to go 9. We took him 10. Yeah, pretty solid player, I can't lie. Pretty decent coverage stats for a pass rusher as well. So our next pick is in the 3rd round, you know. We may have landed the guy we wanted, but we did also land ourselves in a heap of not having any players left to draft. We ruined that one. Oh, this guy's pretty good too. Maybe I should have waited for him instead. Who knows? Too late. Nate Devers, decently speeded in late 2nd. Oh, there's some good 3rd rounders too. Late 2nd, early 3rds. It's kind of rough. We trade him Glears and a 3rd round, who they really wanted Glears, who's like probably our starter, for 11, which we might be able to replace Glears with that pick. I'm not really sure. Nate Devers. So we have Devontae Barber, who looks insane. And we have Nate Deaver, who looks pretty insane as well. I'm going to go Nate Deaver. 78 overall normal dev, supposed to go in the 1st round. Not a great player. Once again, I think we just drafted a guy that I was just talking about. They have great block shed and nothing else to work with. I think you almost have to force those guys to be pass rushers. I feel like that's what it is. You have to put them at pass rush and just hope they can develop because they're not going to be coverage guys with that speed. Super realistic trade, right? Give me that wide receiver. I'll take the old wide receiver. I don't care. Devontae Barber. Boosh, big boy. Come on. 80 overall normal. It's supposed to go 12th overall. A little bad in the acceleration department, but very good player. If only he didn't have the age of a dinosaur. So this is our draft. We had 3 picks. All 3 were pretty good. You know, the devs weren't where we expected them to be, but... or wanted them to be anyways. Kind of expect that. These drafts are always bad dev. This is some of the players that were in the class. It looked pretty decent. How was the middle linebacker? Ravon Wright. Quick dev, 81 overall. Pretty damn solid, can't lie. Barber and Proctor were both 80s, which is pretty good. I can't really complain with it. Going on to, I mean, this is the final season, but obviously a little bit stronger because we chose our own players and went a little bit with free agents. We're also going to have trade options here. Might trade Odell and Shepard. Like I said, we got a new free safety, which will probably start over Labinho. Proctor is a new starting outside linebacker. So yeah, we're gonna make some moves. Hopefully, turn this team into a potential Super Bowl squad. Well, Jarvis ended up hitting free agency. Why not? Why not join him? And then Darby's still pretty fast. He started out very fast, so that's why he's still decent. He'll be our number 3. AJ Curse, this guy hit free agency somehow. I tried to sign him. He didn't want it. Maybe it will go for him. I don't know. The main factor right now is to just get cheaper. Because right now we're very expensive, even though we're not even a good team. Actually, this corner is way better than Darby. And he's young. Well, maybe not way better, but he's young. That counts for something usually. How is Desmond King only 86 speed? That's what he freaking starts with. What the hell? There's a decent lineman here, actually. Didn't even notice that. Jason Mandarino. Let's see these salaries. There's going to be someone insane. Probably Odell, right? Probably like 20 mil. Holy crap. Gilbert is making money, though. I asked Shepard and Odell both making 30 total, which is crazy money at their age. Everyone else, though, pretty much fine, I'd say. You know, some of these guys a little expensive, but I think it's all fine except for the two main oldies. There are some pretty expensive fellas in here, though. Yeah, but I think that'll clear up a lot when we get rid of them. I mean, even if we didn't have Landry there, I think we would be fine. Barber would probably develop as the number 1, though. It's interesting because these guys, right out the gate with these overalls, they'd be worth a lot of greens. But since so many people have, you know, mediocre old wide receivers, it's hard to ship them off for anything. So we added Barry after getting rid of a 3rd round and 2. I mean, the quarterback's pretty good, to be fair, but the center's not so good. Trying to add this 27-year-old center, and we do. Sicko is now on our team. I have no idea who this guy is. We traded all of this for Frost. Hopefully he's good. I'm desperate for players, and it's very hard to find any, it seems. So this guy's a little old. He's 29, but, I mean, to be fair, we're giving him some pretty old players, too, other than Hood. Got a new wide receiver on the team. I'll take it. Probably let Landry go now. Well, I mean, this is the team we're going to be going in with. I mean, we got better wide receivers, a little bit better of an offensive line, nothing insane, but we added 2 good players. Defensively, linebacking core is looking pretty good. Cobb, though, D-line looking strong. Corners obviously looking strong. Paul a little slow. I mean, I think this is a playoff team, and if it's not, oh well. I only had barely even a 1 season to work with. Tons of different, I mean, you walk into this, you look and you're like, whoa. Honestly, this is probably the worst part of any video I have to do. I mean, it's worse than anything, honestly. So I might honestly cut this part of it out of the future episodes. Let me know if you guys really enjoy it. If I see 150 likes, I know you really... Let me see, actually. What do we normally get? 150 likes to keep it in. Then I know, okay, yeah, it's probably worth keeping in. People want to see it. And we don't make the playoffs anyways. 8-8, though. Probably should have forced the win. So we were number 1 in offense. However, number 31 in defense. Love it. Probably an MVP season from our guy, and he just didn't do it. I mean, this is a pretty good performance on the season, and we just... All right, I mean... Choked it away as per usual with this stupid defense. Four picks. Really? Really? All right, whatever. Well, let's see who wins the Super Bowl just for the hell of it, and we'll end it there. Giants went about as well as I thought it would. I mean, we've had pretty good teams that have done pretty poorly as well, so when a pretty poor team starts off poor, probably not going to finish too well. Super Bowl 62 belongs to the Texans. And that will be the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any team suggestions, like you're like, I need to see the Titans or the Redskins, I don't know, let me know in the comment section. If you have any ideas for series or what-ifs / experiments, let me know. Even a challenge, you know, like a punter with 99 accuracy, 0 throw power, fake punt all game. I don't know, something stupid, but it might work and be fun. Let me know in the comment section. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video...